with Team H04, the Homestead Spartans, whereby you guys look like Scooby-Doo. Excellent, yeah. It's good when I can recognize it. Are you guys ready for your presentation? Excellent. All right, you guys may begin whenever you're ready. You guys go. Oh, hey, that might be my bad.
Hey gang, remember that mystery solved a couple weeks back?
Which one?
The one about the mysterious bell-ringing chicken and I spilled my watering can.
Jeepers, I remember that. My hair almost got featherfied.
Zoinks, don't get me started. There were way too many apples in that orchard.
Ruh-Roh, Raggy.
Well, some good news, that cow we hit in the water tower's okay.
That was utterly ridiculous that you hit that thing. But do you guys remember those mysterious physics equations sprawled all over the orchard?
Man, those sure were strange. Mathis stole last season. Do you remember those apples from the orchard? They fell so aggressively.
And like that ghost truck didn't even have ice cream in it. Could have gone for some snacks.
Somebody rigged the brakes on that truck. Feathers in the door handle, pretty sus if you ask me. There were muddy prints all over the hay bales.
Jinkies, Fred, never say that again. After we saw that bell-ringing chicken, it dropped its bell and we went after it. I almost lost my glasses.
Yeah, it climbed high.
And that monster was impossible to find in the granary.
Sending us into those really mean conveyor belts, sending us into stampeding sheep. Wool is so not chic.
Luckily, the owner of the farm gave us their taser.
I was able to implement trap on the hill. Good job shooting the taser, Scoob.
Yeah.
And can you guys believe it? It was our physics teacher, Mr. Kohlinger, that was the one behind all of this.
Sadly, his plan worked. He did teach us a lot about physics.
At least we solved the mystery and put Mr. Kohlinger in the clink. No more of his foul behavior from now on.
Like Zoink Scoobs, I think we deserve another snack for that one.
Yeah. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Excellent. Thank you, guys. I love the fact that you have the sound effects, but all right. So, give yourselves a moment, reset everything, make sure everything is in position. Now, uh-oh. How quickly can you reset that? You can blame him, by the way. Just reset that super quickly. Just go quick. Yeah. Rube Goldberg Machines, also known as a very delicate. Who here's ever played the board game Mousetrap? Show of hands. Who here's ever played the board game Mousetrap? All right, older generation, the younger kids, I'm seeing less hands every year. It's, you shake the board, things like that, everything can fall apart. So with the first run, we give them a little bit of benefit of doubt. They just have the presentation, it's all right. Second and third run, when we come back, then you gotta be ready to go. So ready to reset, and then there's a little less forgiveness in between 2 and 3. So let me know when you guys are ready. Again, taking the chance, though, to remind you, if you haven't done already, People's Choice Award, that's going to be open for about another hour and a half. At the end of the collegiate adult division, that's when People's Choice voting does end. Same as well with the raffle drawing at the front. Should be fine. All right, you guys ready? All right. Team H04, the Homestead Spartans, whenever you're ready, start your run number 1.
We're on our way.
Drops the phone, that causes the bus to go. Bus went, but should drop that. So 1 intervention, which causes the water to go into the cup that's pouring down. Water goes, that releases the cow. Didn't activate the rat trap, 2. Tether ball swings around. Ball goes, we have a ball entering into the barn. Balls enter forward, didn't quite push it. We're at 3, lifts up, roller coaster travels across. Chaos, 3. Rube Goldberg Machines, chaos. As you see with every high school machine, when you get bigger and bigger contraptions, the less that they work. 4, hits the bell, that activates that. 5, which the weight has to go into the zip line. 6. That drops down. Oh, you didn't touch it. Drops into it, and come on, feed Scooby. Sand's pouring into here. Sand, hopefully that's going to drop, and I assume it's going to pop the balloon, and it does feed Scooby-Doo with 7 human interventions. So Team 804, the Homestead Spartans, have completed their first run with 7 human interventions. And again, I'll point out, again, when we get to these high school and collegiate divisions, more and more interventions are very likely because they're bigger, they're more complex, and they have a lot more steps than what we were seeing in the earlier divisions. Thank you guys so much.
Of course.
Yes. What do you think you're going to do in between the 2 runs? They're going to do better. That's honestly a good answer. You had a lot of problems kind of early on where, well, not really too much early on. It happened all throughout.
Yeah.
So I think they've got a lot of areas, you know, little things here and there that they were a little off target, if I saw. So you going to have enough time to fix it?
I think so.
You have enough team members, so divide and conquer.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes. Team 804. Team 804, the Homestead Spartans, whereby you guys had a couple issues the first run, one primarily being your volunteer. It seems like he sat down more carefully this time. Is that true? Excellent. Perfect. Problem number 1 solved. Your other problems, did you get those solved?
We removed some screws that were not needed at all.
Good.
We made sure that was on the very edge. We fixed our bell, and hopefully everything is working right. We made sure he's on the very edge. We made sure that cow's in the right position, hopefully,
Sure.
and it should get launched. And we just pray that it works now.
Should and pray and hopefully. You're speaking my language. This is my whole life. This is my whole career is should and hopefully and pray. Excellent. Well, Team 804, whenever you are ready, begin your run number 2. Hanging up the phone, which drops onto the seesaw. That releases, hopefully allowing the water to go into the cup this time. Yes, it does. That's going to release a car to go down this ramp. Car goes into it, misses the rat trap. That's okay. First intervention. That releases the tether ball, drives forward. Second intervention, releasing the Play-Doh cup. Ball goes forward. Marbles activate. Okay, so we're more success. Roller coaster goes. Cups. Moving fast, that was fixed. Last time that didn't work over there in the ball run section. And we have intervention number 3 where the bell has to swing into the fidget spinners. Oh, that's a risky step. And ultimately pulls the hat off the back. 4th intervention. 5 interventions going forward and pulling that, which is releasing. That's going to dump the sand into there, which then pops the balloon. Slowly dumping the sand, adds weight, pops the balloon, and very interestingly, it popped the balloon all right, but you know what? It's a choking hazard, but hey, you fed Scooby-Doo. We'll give it to you on that. So Team 804 has tried to suffocate Scooby-Doo, but they did successfully complete the task with 6 human interventions. So again, the reminder, you guys got 5 last time. With this 6, they've reached the maximum number of interventions, so they don't lose any further points for that. It's okay. I noticed some new things went wrong that time. So what do you think? New things went wrong, but you fixed a lot of your other problems. What went wrong? And rather, no, I keep starting off with what went wrong. What went right?
Water went down. That was good.
Yep.
That section, most of the section minus that went off. We got a majority of that section correct. The cylinder didn't get stuck on the rod again like it did last time, and it seemed like we just had a couple issues there, which we'll look at and fix.
Sure.
And improve on that and make sure it's less finicky.
Excellent. Because you are using fidget spinners as they're swinging around. So that's a really tiny, delicate step that I'm impressed that it works to begin with. So you guys have about 15 minutes, though, to see if you can solve these new issues that have arose.
All right, we'll make
Arisen.
improvements.
Whatever the English proper grammar should be on that. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. H04, Homestead Spartans. You guys ready? You feel good? Confident? Sure, yes. Again, that whole, hopefully, maybe, possibly. I like it. Again, I feel it. I get the nerves. So, all right. Team 804, whenever you're ready, you may begin your third and final run. Do it, Chuck. Hanging up the phone, tips the seesaw. That releases the water into the cup. Water into the cup allows a car to travel onto the main part of the machine. Hopefully the cow hits the rat trap this time. There it goes. Tether ball activates. Ball goes. So far, so good. Ball drops down. Activates. Helicopter goes. Roller coaster. Continuing along. It seems like they've solved a lot of their earlier problems, but we are getting into those little fidget spinners, which are risky. Zip lines. Oh, wait. Another one went. It's going along, drops through, hits that. It should activate the motor. Oh, one intervention. That's okay. That activates the motor, which spins. That allows the weight to drop. Sand into the bucket, pops the balloon, and feeds Scooby-Doo with only one human intervention. Well done, Team 804, the Homestead Spartans. Definitely a case of where they kept improving throughout each of the runs, exactly what we want to see in a contest like this. And so what? You had to tap it just a little bit. So all of this is pointless anyway, isn't it? Yeah, you'd never try to feed a pet as well as, never try to choke Scooby-Doo with a balloon. So, no, awesome job, guys. Congratulations. Creativity Award. Awarded to a team whose machine reflects the spirit of Rube Goldberg and his creative nature to think in unique ways. For the high school division, we have Team H04, the Homestead Spartans. All the ways to Rube can be found at rubegoldberg.org. And with it, I want to say thank you again to everyone, and we will see you all in 2026. Thank you all so very much.